All right, so I'm doing something I don't know if I've ever done this, but Merry Christmas. We're going to do a vocal warm-up, and y'all can work this every day, and it'll help you. I'll kind of do a middle of the road, so girls can do it, boys can do it. It's not going to go super low. It's not going to go super high. I'm not warmed up, so this is kind of how I would warm up my own voice. And there you go.
Now tonight we are so excited to introduce our first guest. He's been on our show before, and he's here again to lend his expertise. Please welcome celebrity vocal coach James Lugo.
We'll start with the lip roll. Best way to warm up your voice: relax the shoulders, relax the jaw. Actually, somebody asked me on YouTube yesterday to do something. I said, I'll do something. He wanted to talk about breathing, so just try not to shrug up the shoulders. Just try to inhale naturally through the mouth and nose. It's called a quiet breath, and exhale. And again, none of this, we're not looking for perfection. We're not robots. Just we're always moving in the right direction. So we're gonna we'll start here at F, which most girls can kind of get down there. So just do the best you can. We're going to start with the 5-note scale. We'll sing. I'll hit the next chord, which tells you the next key, and that's when we inhale. Breathe. Stress it. And nobody should have to really go into head voice down this low, but if you do, just let it flow for right now. The head voice would be like, like that. Most people can kind of, maybe E. That's where tenors are going to start having a little transition. So just do your best. I sing very hard, kind of like a Chris Cornell, like Led Zeppelin kind of screamy thing. So I have to warm up super slow and super low. I call it low and slow. Don't push it right away. Let's do another round lip roll. Relax the shoulders, shake the hands out. You want to inhale naturally through the mouth and nose. For the guy in the YouTube comment, that's the game, man. Just relax and let the belly drop. Don't shrug up the shoulders, right? Don't think up. Just drop it down. It's like we don't want it to be that simple, but it really is. My voice is developed. I've been doing this a long time. If you're a male and you're having problems getting up there, you can slightly tighten that belly as you go up. So for me, as I go up, I think down. Or for now, you just go in a head voice, and that's what you got to do. I mean, this is not designed to like solve problems. This is just a warm up. So. this feels, I've been doing it like 4 minutes and repetitive. Honestly, when I'm like really singing hard or gigging or on tour or sessions or whatever, I'll do this sometimes for 30 minutes. That's just how I like to warm up. Everybody's different. You know, some people, they warm up for a couple of minutes and they're good and they're done, and that's best for them. So this is an arpeggio, right? Same thing here on the hit. That's when you inhale and you just get the rhythm going. That may be getting real high for people. This is really hard to do. I'm just doing it as for fun and a goof. See, I'm going too high now for guys. If you're not experienced, this is going to feel really weird. And if you have to, for guys, if you have to get falsetto, that's fine. Hey, it's free. Merry Christmas. I should have wore a hat. Bo, you want to get in the video? Come here, Bo. Come on. You know what the Christmas present is you're going to give me? Oh, come on. Oh, tell everybody how nice I am. I know. I love you too, you big stinky. Ooh, he's stretching on me. Ooh, I know. My best buddy. He's with me all day long when I teach. Lower for the guys. Yeah, there you go. Even just that, I feel better. Oh. We're gonna do the 5-note scale on ah like hot. Relax the hands, relax the shoulders. As I go to inhale, I just drop the belly, keep the jaw loose, the tongue flat and forward. Slightly tighten the belly as you go up. Drop that jaw. Everything nice and loose. If anybody took lessons from me like 20, 25 years ago and they're watching this and they go, that's the same stuff he showed me 25 years ago. It hasn't changed. That's it. My book's like 38 pages, and that was a stretch. But I think that's what it's about, you know, getting good fundamentals. It's not rocket science. It's not chemistry. It's not complicated. It's just not easy to do all the time. Give me L like let. Relax the jaw at the hinge. Open the mouth, tongue flat and forward. Again, same thing. You're gonna inhale on the chord. That tells you the next key too. L like let. Sometimes feel a little bit of tension or stuckness, I'll go back down and go back up and go back down. It's kind of what I do in lessons with other people. Kind of like take it where they're stuck, go back and forth. It's almost like you're sanding a door jamb, you know, just right over it. And stay with L think down as I sing it out. I imagine like I'm casting my rod out, right? I don't want to get all small and all weird, right? Sing it out, right? Big and bold. And also yesterday, one of the most famous voice teachers in the world died, Ron Anderson. And we, for many, many years, had a lot of the same students because he did a lot of rock guys in LA and I did a lot of rock guys. He's one of the few guys that I didn't know, but he passed away. And yeah, he came from that same group, from Seth Riggs, Ron Anderson, Nate Lamb. So it was sad to see him go. I don't personally know him, but yeah. So this one's for you, Ron. All like awesome. Oh, oh. So simple. Whatever tone I establish in the low note, I want to maintain it. As I go up, I don't want to get heady, airy, or nasally. Right? This is what I don't want to do. Airy would be and let it separate. The vocal cords come disconnected. I don't want it to really get heady, which would be right? Unless I'm like entering a yodeling contest, which the chance of me entering a yodeling contest is pretty slim. Or I don't want to get nasally. Starting here, going, and letting it go right in here, right? And those are the three things that we do that make singing high easier, okay? And those three things in and of themselves are not bad things. Sometimes there's a part of a song you want to get heady or nasally or airy. But if that's all you have in your arsenal and somebody wants you to sing connected, more straight, more like one voice or one tone, you can't necessarily do it then. So it's like for me, I like to train for the ultimate, and then everything under it is easy at that point. So for all like awesome, and I'm trying to think of where I'm at in relation to E above middle C, right? That's that first bridge for the male tenor. I slightly drop the jaws, I tighten that belly, and think of it as one voice. Right? I'm not going right? Here we go. That's how you do it, right? And you can throw anything you want on that. You can throw throat on it, rasp, clean, pretty, whatever makes you happy, mate. All right, one more, and then I gotta go. E to yaw, E to yaw. So as I go up, and the body has a propensity to tighten up, I'm gonna drop the jaw and open the vowel, kind of like opening the voice from the inside. I thought I invented this. I don't think I did, though. But I had a student who was a baritone many years ago, a Christian rock singer, and he wanted to sing like Creed and that. And that guy's like hitting like B's full voice, but he's like a baritone. Very tricky thing for baritones. For tenors, it's easy, but for baritones, it's hard. And every time we went up the scale, his voice just felt like it went like this. It would be like this. Like, he'd be like, he'd be like, It just felt like it just closed out, right? Weeks and months are going by. I'm working with this guy, and I feel like, oh my God, I'm not getting anywhere. So then I was like, maybe you should find another voice coach. I actually called my friend Roger Burnley, who's another voice coach in LA, and I said, man, maybe you should take this dude. I don't know. I'm out of bullets. And Roger was like, no, man, you can do it. Don't quit. Stick at it and figure out how to get this dude to sing high. And I was like, all right. Basically, Roger told me to not punk out, which was nice because he could have said, sure, I'll take him and, taking his money. But I remember sitting there at night And I was thinking, like, what is wrong with this dude? Like, what am I gonna do? What's wrong? They call vocal coaching, some people talk about what's called auditory psyche. Like a really good voice coach can like hear a person sing and kind of intuitively know what's going on and how to fix them. It's not about stuff you learned in books. It's not about any school. It's like an innate, natural thing. And I have that for the most part. I can usually hear people and kind of like, I get a sense of what to do. And again, it's way beyond technique. It's a different thing. But this guy was stumping me. And I remember laying there in bed doing my, Albert Einstein, like quiet thinking that Einstein used to do. And I was like, what is up with him? And I thought, I wish that there was a way that I could be inside of his larynx and keep his vocal cords like from collapsing as he got up above, basically. Like back then, it was probably D above middle C was it. Like his voice would go like, and it just like, and I thought, and I thought, what if, as I went up, we opened it up to an open vowel, to like an ah. What if we went E to ya, E to ya? And I went in that next day with his lesson, and we did it. And I went E ya, and he did it. And I was like, oh my God. And then I drilled it for weeks. And then all of a sudden, we started working on songs, and he was getting that caught thing. And I'm like, I started by, and I'm not into vowel manipulation, but I started to open the vowel up just to get him in. And then once he was there, I was like, imagine dropping that jaw. And then all of a sudden it happened. And I was like, oh my God, I am a genius. I figured it out. No, well, yes. But then as I pursued my life as a vocal coach, I found out, a lot of people do that. So maybe they all got it from me. Maybe it's in the Akashic record. Hey, it's free. EDR. So as you go up and everything wants to close up, we are opening it up. This is my favorite exercise in the world of all time. And I've done every single imaginable vocal exercise on the planet. Get that neck relaxed. I'm uptight because I'm filming and I'm not warmed up, and so now I gotta relax, right? And as I go up, I think down. As I cast my rod out, drop my jaw, tongue flat and forward. All that happens instantaneously. And that really does work. Do zillions of them. And then the most extreme of it is E to tongue out, which is the most tight, because E is the more tight vowel, Ah is more open, Ah is really open. So we go yeah. Keep it gutty and gritty. Don't let it get all airy and polite like this. This is what you don't want. Yeah. No, right? Practice makes permanent. It doesn't make perfect. So if you're practicing it wonky, you're gonna get wonky. Yeah. There you go. Tighten the belly, drop the jaw. Lip roll. Relax the neck and shoulders. Inhale deep. What is this guy, Liberace?